Get off. Oh, there's Stefan. Stefan, welcome.
Hey everyone.
Good.
Hi, Stefan.
It's 7:30, so we can start the Board of Health meeting for the 19th of March. First thing on our agenda is the approval of minutes from March 5th. And I think we have, everybody here who was on it, so we're good to go. Is there any comments, changes, additions?
I didn't find anything.
Nor did I. Anybody want to make a motion regarding the minutes?
Yeah, I'll
March
make
5th?
it in regards to the minutes from the Board of Health, March 5th, 2024 meeting. The Board of Health approved the minutes as written.
Great. Motion is made. Do we hear a second?
I can second it.
Beautiful. Any other comments? Then we will take a vote. Rachel?
Aye.
And Stefan?
Aye.
And Mona?
Aye.
I also. Minutes are approved 4-0-0. Next on our agenda is the Planning Board request for comments. First one looks like the preliminary 4-lot subdivision. This is Winter Estates.
Yep. So this is request from the planning board on a preliminary 4-lot subdivision. And includes splitting the parcel of land into 4 lots, a proposed road, and then along with the utilities. It includes the construction of sidewalks. It will take place in the buffer zone, and it will utilize town water and town sewer. And the health department recommends that streetlights are added for added safety. So you can see the plan here. So you can see the 4 lots. Lots 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then in green is the wetlands, and then in pink is the 25 no disturb line. And then I did highlight the sidewalks that they are proposing in blue here.
Well, any comments from anybody? Questions?
Yes, the usual.
I'm sorry, Mona?
I said the usual, not in favor. Construction within the 100-foot buffer zone.
This was 4 lots, we said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, I guess we will entertain a motion if anybody would like to.
I can make a motion in regards to the Winter Estate preliminary 4-lot single family subdivision. The Board of Health has a longstanding stance on not being in favor of new constructions within the wetlands, and in order to protect the wetlands and water sources, as well as protecting residents from human vector-borne illnesses. If this project gets approved, the board urges the applicant as well as the future homeowners to adopt the standard best practices for mosquito mitigation and to work with the Norfolk County Mosquito Control for spraying and standing water treatments, institute regular cleaning of gutters, and provide proper grading of buffer zone areas in order to prevent low points that draw and hold water. And I guess that's it. No recommendations. Well, and the Board of Health would like to recommend that street lights are added for safety, for residents' safety as well.
Very good. Thank you, Mona. Any other comments, or do we hear a second?
I'll second that.
Great. Motion made and seconded. No other discussions, comments? We will vote. Rachel?
Aye.
Stefan?
Aye.
And Mona?
Aye.
And I also. So motion comments are posted regarding the Winter Estate. we're going to call it's the Mona motion going forward because she's got the wording down to a science. All right, next on our list is the Springtown meeting article. First article is the looks like the zoning board.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think 130 West Street is first and 25 Spring Street.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. Correct. Yep.
Sorry.
130. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
So
Jumping
this is a site plan approval. It includes the demolition of the existing buildings as well as the construction of a mixed-use commercial development with residential units on the upper floors, along with driveways, parking spaces, stormwater management, landscaping. The proposed project will create 75 residential units on the top 3 floors, and then commercial space being on the ground floor and the second floor. The proposed plan also includes lighting, sidewalks, an area for bike storage. And the health department recommends that both trash and recycling containers are provided in accordance with the waste ban. This project will utilize town water and town sewer.
I'm sorry, Megan, did you say 75 or 95 residential units?
95.
95, okay. I thought I heard 75, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
This is a modification of a previous submission, right? Like there was something else that can go here, I believe.
When I went back in our files, I didn't see anything. It doesn't mean sometimes they're worded, and it might have been if the project changed, the name of the project changed, so I might not have been searching for the right thing. But I didn't see this specific project in our past, at least in our planning board.
Yeah, I
comments.
think I don't know if the board remembers. This used to be, I believe it was still planned to be commercial on like the first floor, and then the second floor was going to be residential, but it looked a lot different. And I think there was a half or a quarter of the units that they were proposing to put in here.
I just don't get it. Like, how they gonna be able to fit 95 residential units on the top 3 floors? Like, is that gonna be a huge building or something? I don't know. Looks like it's gonna.
Yeah, it is going to be a couple floors tall. I think it's 4 floors or maybe 5 floors total because it's 2 of commercial and then 3 of residential.
Mhm.
So here you can see in green we have the dumpster. They have a little bike area over here. In pink, I highlighted the sidewalks. And then this plan doesn't show it, but on another page of the plan, this whole parking lot here has lighting available as well.
Mhm.
Just for reference, where is this again? Is there a locus map, or is it anybody happen to know what we're referencing?
So it's on the corner of West Street and Spring Street. So it used to be like, I think it was Dry-X. It used to be the old Dry-X building. Over
Oh,
near, like,
okay.
the
Yep,
train
yep.
area.
Over by the T. That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Oh.
Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of residential near the train.
Mm.
So if I remember correctly, the upper right-hand corner, is that kind of where that bridge is? Like
Yes,
the
yeah, over
overhead
there would be
bridge?
the train bridge. Yep.
Yeah, that's the only thing that concerns me there is that's a real tricky intersection, a lot of traffic, and I hate people to be crossing that going to the train, but
It's gonna be more traffic once they build these buildings.
well, we're hoping that they utilize public transportation, right? Okay.
Any
So-
action within the wetlands, Megan?
No, there was nothing highlighted on this plan or in the description that indicated that it's in the wetlands area.
Okay.
Right, from a Board of Health perspective, any concerns? Do I want to make a motion?
I can make a motion in regards to the site plan approval, 130 West Street and 25 Spring Street, the Board of Health. I mean, I'd like to mention that I'm concerned about, the congestion. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be crowded, that area. Plus, like, there's going to be a lot of traffic. It's just like for residents' safety to take extra precautions. Also, the Board of Health recommends that both trash and recycling containers are provided in accordance with a Mass DEP waste ban. Other than that, no major concerns at this point.
I imagine we'd probably see this again, maybe.
Most likely, they'd probably go back with revised comments, and
Gotcha.
we would see
Okay.
it again.
Yeah, because seems like it's pretty early in the project. Okay. Motion been made. Do we hear a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. Any other comments?
I do have one quick comment.
Please.
So, maybe a question for Melissa and Megan. As far as it is concerning that we're increasing the population so significantly amongst this small area. Does the board have any, or the health department have any jurisdiction on making recommendations for like pedestrian walkways or anything like that?
So my understanding is that would be done through like the engineering department. They would take in consideration like traffic flow, concerns like that. Probably working with like, any outside engineers that would do like the traffic studies, things like that. Really the jurisdiction we would have would be like down the road, if there was the housing units, we would have jurisdiction obviously over making sure they're up to standard, minimum code, as well as if any of the commercial spaces have like, food establishments, things like that.
Yeah, I just get concerned. I just, if you're familiar with the area, cars do drive through that area pretty fast, and it's just the way the road turns. It's hard to see pedestrians until like the last minute. So it's just concerning from that perspective. That's all.
And also, Stefan, the police department would have oversight over this as well and would put their requirements in for like street lighting and obviously pedestrian walkways, and if they needed to have any of the like lighted pedestrian signs and things like that.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Do we have any, is this the same vein, do we have any concerns about water use or sewer load or anything from all these residential properties?
So they would be on town water, town sewer. So kind of similar to like the water sewer department, they would be asked to comment on this project as well, and they would submit their comments.
Okay, good. Someone's got to at least do the assessment, so we're not
Right.
drowning or draining or drowning. All right. So I apologize. We had some discussion. Any other discussion? Then we will take a vote because we did. Do we have a second or a motion? Forgive me.
We had both.
We had both. Good. So we'll take a vote then. Rachel.
Aye.
Stefan.
Aye.
And Mona.
Aye.
I also. So the comments are posted. And if we see it again, we'll have another chance at them. It's 4-0-0. All right. Next one is the town meeting. Looks like we had the zoning.
Yep. So this would amend section 5 of our zoning bylaws with the creation of subsection 5J, inclusionary housing requirement. This would apply to all developments, including the creation of 6 or more dwelling units. And then this bylaw would require that every 6th housing unit and then every 7th unit thereafter would be considered an affordable housing unit.
So it's every seventh unit, Megan? Or
So
anything
the
7 over 6 housing?
So the initial, it would be like every 6, because it applies to if you're 6 or more dwelling units. So if it was like just an apartment where it was 6, it would just be that one that would have to be affordable. But if
Mhm.
it's more than 6, then it would be every 7th after that,
Okay,
after
so
that initial one.
if they have like 13 apartments, only one apartment would be considered like affordable housing.
Yes, testing my math real quick, but yes.
Okay, okay.
Anything from the Board of Health side of things that concerns us? Doesn't look like it really has much more than just the zoning.
Yep.
Okay. I want to make a motion regarding the planning board for request for comments on the article, the zoning board article.
I can make a motion. In regards to the IZB article from the 2024 spring town meeting, the board has no comment.
Great. Motion's been made. Do we hear a second?
I'll second that.
And any further comments? Then motion made and seconded. We will vote. Rachel,
Aye.
Stefan,
Aye.
and Mona.
Aye.
I also. Comments are posted 400. And then we have another town meeting article.
So this would amend section 4 of the zoning bylaws. It would be creating section 16, the MBTA Communities Multifamily Overlay District. So this would create 2 new zoning districts with the idea of encouraging new and redeveloped housing in close proximity to the downtown Walpole commuter rail station. So you can see, you can go down to the map here. And these would be the new zones. So it would be sort of an inner one that would be closest to, and then on the outskirts, there'd be another zone that would be have a housing requirement close to the station.
And what is I'm sorry, apologize, didn't get to read through the entire article. What is the advantage to this overlay?
So they'd have to meet certain percentages of like affordable housing within these districts. So the one closest would have a like higher percentage, and then the one out the outer edge would have still a requirement, but less than the one closest to the station.
Any comments from anywhere?
So I didn't get the last part, like it's when it says to create affordable housing for low and moderate income households and support the revitalization of downtown Walpole. Like, what do they have in mind? Like,
So this was like the description that they gave me. I think it's just sort of like that's their like their plan for downtown Walpole to create more housing opportunities for people.
I mean, it's like with the previous plan that we just saw, it's already congested as is. I don't know what they're trying to do, actually, it's.
So I think this particular zoning is in response to like a state requirement that they're trying to meet. So that's sort of the the reasoning behind pushing this zoning
Mhm.
bylaw change.
Okay. Any concerns? Like any from the health department?
No.
Okay. All right.
All right. No other comments, questions? Then we'll entertain a motion regarding the planning board request for comments on the MBTA article.
I'll make a motion in regards to the MBTA article. The Board of Health have no specific concerns at this time.
Good. Motion been made. Do we hear a second?
I'll second.
And seconded. Do we have any further comments? Then we will vote. Rachel,
Aye.
Stefan,
Aye.
Mona,
Aye.
I also, it's 400. Comments are posted. And last on the list for planning board is site plan 241 Norfolk Street.
Yep, so this is one we saw a couple weeks ago. So this is the construction of a new warehouse building along with driveways, parking areas, landscape areas, utility systems. So this would be on town water and town sewer. The board voted at their January 16th meeting that they are not in favor of new construction within the wetlands, and has a long standing against this, and then urges applicants to adopt standard best practices. The board also reminded the applicant that commercial or industrial establishments have to, that manage hazardous materials have to register with the Walpole Board of Health. The revised plan includes a new truck turning plan, changes to the signage at the site, and then some just minor labeling changes on the plan itself. So here is the proposed warehouse. You can see the buffer zone here in blue, and no disturb area in pink, and then the wetland area highlighted in green.
Oh, nothing major with the revised plan, just like a turning plan, new truck turning plan.
Yes, very minor changes in response to the other department's comments.
So the building is going to be in the 100-foot buffer zone?
Yes. Yep, this is the 100-foot in blue right here. And
Was
then
there
this is the
any
proposed.
conversation on storage of those hazardous materials in the 100-foot buffer zone?
I think we already went over that, Stefan, right? In that January 16 meeting.
But I was actually absent for that one, so
Oh,
Yeah, so if they were to hold hazardous materials, they would have to apply through a permit with us. They have to have like, a plan in place should there be a spill. They have to tell us what they're planning on storing, things like that, how they contain it.
yeah, it's just interesting that the half the facility is in the 100-foot buffer zone, and they're, if they were to have hazardous materials, that's kind of it's a poor place to put it, but that's all is what it is.
I assume part of the application process, we can advise or guide or require them to store in certain areas, certain controls. I mean, I figure they'd probably get them to utilize an area that's away from that or near any drains or something, but I don't remember exactly what the operations were that were going to go in there.
Yeah, I don't think we were positive if they'd have a hazardous waste permit. It was more just as a precautionary, given that their current business.
Gotcha.
I think in the motion we mentioned, we specified that if they're going to be carrying any hazardous materials over 50 gallon liquid or 25 pound dry weight, they have to register with the Board of Health. So when they register with the Board of Health, shouldn't they specify the locations?
Yeah, that's part of the permit.
Okay. But they haven't done anything like that yet, right?
No, I think it's just in the beginning stages of going through the boards.
Okay.
All right. Anybody have any additional comments or want to make a motion? Really, I guess it's more of just the revised plan edition. The rest of it's been referenced already. Want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion in regards to the 241 Norfolk Street revised site plan and special permit. The Board of Health would like to reiterate the comments on from the January 16, 2024 meeting. And other than that, no major concerns.
Motion's been made. Do you hear a second?
I'll second that.
And motion seconded. Any other comments? Then we will vote. Rachel?
Aye.
Stefan?
Aye.
Mona?
Aye.
I also. Motion comments are posted 400. And then what do we have? Last is Household Hazardous Waste Day.
Yay.
Yeah, so coming up upon us, it's the first Saturday in May, so May 4th from 9 to noon. Same location, 65 Gould Street, which is the Fisher Street or Fisher School. It's just in the parking lot. So I will have a sign up link by the end of the week for those interested in helping out. We do appreciate any help we can get. We hope for a good day weather-wise, but it normally is a good turnout. So we do like to have a good amount of volunteers. Once I do send it out, I encourage you to share it with others that you might know that might be interested in helping out. I did attach the flyer. We do have that on our website as well as outside of Town Hall. And for those that are unable to attend our Hazardous Waste Day, we do have reciprocal agreement with multiple communities nearby that you are able to pay the $10 fee that we charge here in Walpole. And if you come to the health department, pay the $10 fee, we would give you a voucher to attend one of the other communities. So it is a one-time thing. It's not like you can join or attend ours and then attend all the other communities. It's if you are unable to attend ours on May 4th.
Very good.
Yeah.
Great. Appreciate it. Anything else that we should cover? We have our next meeting, if I'm looking correctly. Is it really the 2nd of April?
April 2nd already, yes. So at that board meeting, I will put as an agenda item to reorganize the board if anyone's looking to switch positions. All of our board members now will remain on. And I know we will have an associate board member seat available with Danielle's leaving, so.
Gotcha. All right, then, if that's what we have, next meeting on the 2nd, I will vote for closing the meeting. Rachel.
Aye.
Perfect. Stefan.
Aye.
And Mona.
Aye.
And I also. So meeting is closed, 4:00, 7:57. Thank you all very much. See you guys.